Hello, junk journal cool kids out there. I am Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, and as today's video title says, I'm going to be sewing junk journal signatures. I'm not going to be doing 6, but I have done 6. I didn't go live last night because my internet was out in my area and it was just going to keep like cutting out or going slower. So hopefully today goes well. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I do go live Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But today, like I said, because I didn't go live last night, I decided to go live today. So last night, though, I didn't want to sit there and just twiddle my thumbs. So I did make, let me put my camera up higher. I did put together these 3 junk journals, which is the style that we're going to do today. Hello, Teresa, and hello, Bonnie. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I did put together these 3 junk journals yesterday. And what I went ahead and did was I sewed parts of some fabric that I made into strips. I sewed them into the junk journal signatures just every couple pages. And so this went really well. So I'm like, well, I didn't want to make a 6-hour video today. So like I said, I did 3 of them last night. And we're going to do 3 of them today. But let me put my camera a little bit up higher because it seems like it's too low. I also ordered a pizza, so if you hear the door knock, you can get excited with me. It's a pizza. Okay, so I do want to thank everybody who has been subscribing to me. I have a lot of new subscribers, and I want to say welcome to all the new cool kids, and thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or new to my channel, new to my lives, let me know so that way we can welcome you into the cool kids group. And so yeah, so we have 3 that are done, and we have 3 that we need to do. And we have been making these covers live here in this past week. We made some of these live just not too long ago, and we made these out of bed sheets. Yeah, all of these are bed sheets that were from the thrift shop, and of course they've been washed a couple times and pressed with heat and everything, so they're nice and sterile. There's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. They don't smell of anything. Let's see, kind of new. Teresa here is new. You got to watch last night. You got to watch me buffer all last night. You want some pizza, Annette? Well, you can come over and get a slice. Okay, so I have been working from the junk journal kits that I made this week also. I think I made them this week. And then yesterday I folded everything in half. I always have hair everywhere. So I pulled out 3 kits because each kit has enough pages for one signature for one junk journal with 2 signatures, which is what I usually do. Let me try and get this straight here, which is what I usually do. And so yeah, that's what we're working with here. So I pulled out 3 sets. So that's 6 signatures. I have 6 journals to do. So in this one, there's 2 signatures that I gotta like separate and put together, and how they're gonna go in the book anyway, and then we'll sew them together. Let me see. Oh, this also. Everything else is good. Okay, everything else here is embellishments for the journals. So everything should be folded in half except for this thing, because of course, you're making pork chops. That sounds good. Pork chop sounds good. Hi, Ivy. Welcome to the Cool Kids group here. And we got River City and Brenda and Sass and Kat is here. Bonnie's here. All the cool kids are here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Okay, so like I said, this is enough stuff for 2 signatures. So what I like to do is separate them kind of into categories like book pages. And then we have like lined pages here, another book page, and then does this even fit? This is a little too tall. Huh. Weird. I guess we don't need it. Okay, then we have these floral ephemera pages that I have. I have a few of. Another book page. Bag. Book page. There's a lot of book pages in this. It happens. And then we got our actual like scrapbook journal pages that are for my shop, and I print these out at 8 by 10. And that's just what works for all of my journals. That way I know. So all of my journals are, this is 8.5 by 11. This is the size of a regular piece of cardstock. I fused fabric to it, sewed around the edge, and that's what we have. So this is fabric, and then there's cardstock. So then I know that everything inside my journal needs to be 8.5 by 11 or smaller, right? So then it helps me streamline all my journals, and I can work on them a little bit better. Okay, so we'll pretend that this goes, wait, no, yeah, that'll go with that. So these are two different sets here of papers. So we'll take the first set, we'll take a bag, we'll take one of these, we'll take this lined paper, we'll take this book page, and then these two floral things. We'll take this one, and we're going to take 2 of the scrapbook pages. So let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I like to put a minimum of 15 pages, but you know what? We'll put this one in here. So there's 14. So that's good enough for me. Oh, wait, here's a scrapbook page. I think these will fit in there. Let me see. Woohoo, that'll fit. So there's 15. And then I have another lined page here, which will work for something. Maybe I'll cut this because I'm going to need a couple extra pages. Let me cut this. Where is my new cutter? I haven't used it yet, but let's see, because I don't want to get my big cutter out the way just for this one page. What is this? Trim and scoreboard. Flip for trim board. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is my first time using this, but how would I trim it? Flip for trimming. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Yeah. Just gonna cut off a little bit. That cut pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Didn't really matter what size it was gonna be. Okay. Shari's new, though she's watched every video. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is what we have for our signature. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put it into a signature. I've already opened these bags up, so they're open on both sides. I like to do that. That way I have a pocket on both sides. So that's pretty good. Okay, so okay, I use this game board piece. Okay, so let's get into how we're gonna divide these up, right? Okay. So for the very middle part, I'm gonna use one of my scrapbook pages, and I need my pencil. So this is gonna be the very middle page, and I need to make a line down the middle so that way when I sew, I know what I'm sewing. Otherwise, it's not good. So now I'm going to put them together the way I want them to be in the journal. Okay, so I'm going to put, I like to put like a journal page and then like a smaller page of some sort. Then we can grab a scrapbook page. And then after that, we can maybe grab a lined piece of paper up here. And then, you know what, we'll put this piece of ephemera here. Go right here, because that looks interesting. Then we're going to close it up again with a piece of scrapbook paper. And then we'll put a piece of book. And we'll put a journal page again. Oh wait, haven't put a bag. We're missing a bag. Let's see, where can we put this bag? We can put this bag right here. I like to do that where I put something down here and then something kind of up here. I like to do that a lot. Journal page. And then we're going to do a lined page here. And then we're going to do a book page here. Going to hit it again with the scrapbook page. Hit it, hit it. Okay. We're going to use a piece of ephemera. On top of that, I'm going to put a bag because why not? And then we have this last journal page. And then you look it over. Is that what you really want? I don't know. Maybe I want to move this somewhere else. Now's the time to do it. Now's the time to fix it up the way you want. Let's trade that for this bag here. And then we'll put this over here. Okay, this is also your opportunity to make sure that everything is nice and straight. We're not done yet, but you want to make sure along the way that your pages are straight. So now we got this one that we got to fix up. So we got a scrap of paper. Got some floral ephemera, scrap of paper, scrap of paper, scrap of paper, floral ephemeras, book page, line page, bag, and then the journal pages, and then something else of some sort. Okay. So in the middle, I'm going to put a journal page. I'm going to pick one with the lightest inside so that way I know I could trace. That way I can see. And I print it on the back of scrap of paper. That's what I like to do with my journal pages. What paper pack is the blue with the flowers and the butterflies? This one, I believe, is like one of the first ones that I made. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second. It is part of my journal pages. Where is it? Oh, it's under, no, it's not under paper packs. It's under digital paper packs. And let me find it. Let me get that link for you. 1 second. I can't wait for that pizza. I planned ordering a pizza last night. I'm not going to lie. Last night, I'm like, oh, there's no food in the house. Oh, if I buy a pizza, I can eat a pizza all day. So that's my crazy plan. Okay, so there's that link for this paper right here. This is also one of my journal page sets. Okay, so here we go. So we got these 3 journal pages, and then which one did I just mark? Okay, this one's the middle one. And then let's put a floral ephemera right there because that'd be so pretty. Let's do a book page. This whole bag might as well be a book page too. Might as well be. Okay. I'm going to put this here. And I think I'm going to put another journal page. I'll put this here. And do another journal page. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you just watching my stuff. And I also do print out orders. So if you wanted me to print you out something, I could do that. That print service is also 50% off for the remainder of the time until I decide that it's over. But for now, my print service is also 50% off if you wanted to check that out. Okay, so let's do this. Then let's do this. And let's do this paper ephemera. And let's do this journal page. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yes, the print service. Thank you. I've been watching and learning. I need to start one whenever you're ready. I always watch a lot of videos before I start anything. So you're doing your research. You're good. Okay, so this is 2 signatures for 2 junk journals. Let me get the last one. This is the last signature I prepared. So the ephemera I'm going to put inside. This could probably go on the outside. I don't know what this is. I don't think this is hand painted. But I don't know. It's going in here anyways. Beautiful art. Where's my boning knife? I have like 5 of them. What happened? They're all underneath things. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I always lose everything. Okay. That's gonna work in there. And it looks like I'm using some of the pages from my Life of Bloom. Got more than enough in there. This could be maybe for decoration. Okay. Okay, so we have all this stuff for this last signature. We got to put it together. So let's start by putting stuff of, we're going to organize things first. So book page, and we have lined papers here. We have this map, scrap of paper bags, floral ephemera. Oh, just do that there because there's not a lot of floral ephemera. Okay, so here's what we have. So now I like to separate it out like this so that way I can grab one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this. Get a nice little mix every time that I put together a journal. So in the middle of this, I'm actually going to put, I want to use this map page. I love Palmdale's funny. I always drive through Palmdale when I go to my hometown. And we always bump Afro Man because he always talks about Palmdale. Afro Man. Love Afro Man. Okay, so we got journal page here. We're going to go to piece of ephemera. Okay, no buffering. Okay, okay. Y'all had me worried. Like, okay, so I started trying to go live like in November, October actually. And I kept having buffering issues and my internet was slow. And then I kept bugging the internet people and they kept coming out here and they'd say, oh, everything's fine. You should be fine. But it wasn't fine. It was not fine. My internet kept going out every 20 minutes sometimes. So it was like, what? I couldn't watch an episode of anything on YouTube or Netflix without it buffering. And mind you, I pay a lot of money for my internet. I pay top dollar for my internet because I need fast internet in my life. Because if I don't, I become a drama queen. So I pay for top-notch internet. Oh, I think that's my pizza. One moment. I think that's my pizza. Hello. Good. No.
Always make sure when there's fences.
I got you.
Trapping myself inside.
You're good. You're good. I'd be scared too. They're usually my size, so I'm scared. So that's for me. Oh.
That's not that huge dog over by Water Street.
Uh-huh.
They had to stand like 6 feet.
Uh-huh.
They were up on the fence like this. And I wouldn't even go up to her gate. I stood across the street and I honked the horn until she came out.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you. I got pizza, y'all. Oh my god. Let me put it away somewhere. I'm gonna grab a slice, but not right now. It's that Pizza Hut pizza. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a slice in like a minute. Okay, so let's put this page here. And then another scrap of page. And we'll put this. And right now it doesn't have to line or anything. We're going to fix that because we're still going to put lace on here. So let's see here. Pizza party. It is. It's a pizza party, y'all. My pizza. I'm telling you, I've been wanting pizza for like 2 days now. I'm so terrible. And I just had pizza. Pizza is everything, you guys. Oh my gosh. There's this pizza place in my hometown called Toppers, and it's the best pizza ever. I promise you, it's the best pizza ever. And you get to eat it by the ocean, which just makes it like the even better pizza ever. So imagine eating pizza by the ocean. And they've somehow been popping up on my Facebook feed for some reason lately. I don't know why. I don't like it. It makes me want to go home and have some Toppers, which we are. We're going to do a meetup March 2nd. We're going to do a meetup. And we're going to meet up with Rhonda. And we're going to meet up with April. And we're going to probably go eat pizza in my hometown. Okay, so here we go. Here's the junk journals we have. But first, we are going to sew strips of fabric onto. We're going to sew. I made a bunch of strips out of the extra fabric pieces that I had from making these journals and the past experiments that I've been doing with fabric. So I have very, very nice long strips to add to some of these pages. Every like other page, I add a piece of fabric on both sides of the page. Let me grab a sliced pizza because that smells so good. Oh my god. I've never made my own pizza. Have you guys ever made your own pizza? I never have. That sounds very interesting, but I never have. Oh, I should have ordered freaking sauce. Wow. Wow, Daisy, so smart. I don't know. What do you guys, are you guys a fan of pineapple on pizza? Because if you're not, look away. I love pineapple on my pizza, you guys. Oh my god. Hi, Mary. Sorry, I had to take a pizza break, you guys. Who's into pineapple on their pizza? I love pineapple on my pizza. It's a big debate, I know. A lot of people are not into pineapple on their pizza, but I am. This is the stuffed crust, so I got the good stuff, you guys. Pizza party. I'm sorry for making y'all hungry. Whatever gets on my pages, I can call character. Oh my god. Jalapeno honey pizza at... oh my god, that sounds so good. That sounds pretty good. You eat pineapple and everything? Sorry, that's funny. That sounds real good, Rhonda. That sounds amazing. And I will wash my hands before I get back to work. Pizza party! You guys, that stuffed crust is the best, though. Oh my gosh. You prefer chicken cordon bleu. Huh. Taco pizza? I don't know if I could do that. I've never seen that in real life. I've only seen that in frozen pizza. Today's episode is sponsored by Pizza Hut. You just go to pizzahut.com and you can use code COOLKIDS and you'll get 100% off. I wish. I'm just kidding. Get into it, you guys. Get into it. I'm probably bugging y'all. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. I'll get back to work soon. I'm sorry. This is my breakfast, but it's 1:30, so I think that's acceptable. That sounds like a good pizza, Cat. My husband loves those peppers. I know, Teresa, but this isn't a mukbang. I'll grab a slice later, trust me. This is my food for all day. Do you use nacho cheese sauce on your taco pizza? That sounds interesting. Now, that's a question people want to know. Shari, that's the best Gatorade ever. It's even better if you make your own cucumber lime water. It's the best. Thank you, Myrna. Thank you for being Team Pizza. Okay, let me go wash my hands. What's up, boo-boo? Okay. Clean hands, no sauce. So, kids in my area had a snow day today. There's no snow out there. I don't even have my heater on because it's like 60 degrees right now. Oh, I know. It's so cheesy. It just melts in your mouth. That cucumber lime Gatorade is so good, though. Okay. So, I usually like to put the ribbon on the big pages, but this one's kind of little, but that's okay. I'll do it anyways. Okay, so let's do this now. Just grab a strip. Oh yeah, and then this is my sewing machine. I do show everybody in case they want to. You can see my mess in the background. This is my brother's Project Runway, limited edition CE1125PRW. It's my babies. So that's what we're going to be using today. And let me actually get into it because I'm going to be sewing a lot. You have to get yourself a drink. Rhonda does her little thing. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to sew the strips down on these papers here. That's the idea. How hard was it to clean? I could have cleaned, but I didn't. I'm terrible. I've been doing too much work. Okay, so we're going to be doing a zigzag stitch. And for me, that's number 4. And I like to do the length at number 2. And my tension, if you guys need to know, is set to about 3.5. Yeah, I don't know, Dakota. Somebody was being weird again. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I did post about it in the Cool Kids group and on my Instagram. I cleaned out I took this part out and I cleaned all the inside part of my sewing machine, you guys. Oh my God. Let me show you because I've just been keeping it to show you guys. Okay, so like I said, I pulled out this whole part right here, right? This part right here, this little plate, pulled it out, cleaned all inside of it because I saw I saw a video on how to do it. Look at the lint ball. This was what was inside, you guys. This lint ball was inside it was all up in here. All this. I can't even believe. I just wanted to keep it so I could show you guys. It's pretty big, you guys. I can't even believe I gathered everything up so bad. It's like at least 1 inch. So now I'm going to throw it away now that I've shown you guys. It's not hard to clean, actually. Now, after I watched the video, it was not hard to clean. But I had been scared of it, I'm not going to lie. It did scare me for a while. But now that I've done it, it's not so scary. It's actually not bad. That'd be scary if we would cough that up. That would be scary. Okay, so we have another strip here that we're doing. And I do them on both sides of the page. Here we go. I cannot believe it got that dirty. And then I think April from Pink Oddbird, she has the same sewing machine as me. And she's probably read the manual because she said it needed to be cleaned out like every 3 hours of use or something. I certainly have not cleaned it out after 3 hours of use. It's certainly been longer than 3 hours of use. But it was not hard to do. You just look it up on YouTube, how to clean the Brother CE1125PRW or whatever, and it should be on there. Your sewing machine is in storage. Uh-oh, you got to get it out, girl. You need that. You need it. Okay, so we got this, and I put it back. Now I'm trying to figure out where else I want to put the pages. Usually I like to do 1, 2, even 3 pages, and then do it again. And that's usually the scrapbook page. So you don't want to sew on very thin paper, such as this book page. That's very thin. You don't want to sew on that. So I'll put it off to the side, and that way I can sew on here. And I'm going to use this pink fabric here, because why not? I have a handheld singer in my drawer. It's not good for sewing signatures. Yeah, I've seen those. I don't know what they're good for. They like, there's good one of those. I've seen those. Like industrial kinds that like sew together rice bags. But that is not what you find at Walmart. That is not what you find at Walmart. Does it work for you though? Teresa? Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to cut, and it's already good on the top. And I actually saved these little bits. And for one of the journals that I made, I had a lot of little extra pieces, right? And I was like, well, I'm not gonna just leave these extra pieces here. So I'm trying to use up my scraps as I make them. So here you can see I actually sewed 2 types of fabric there. I kind of Frankenstein them together. And I think it's a cute look. This one has 3 pieces. But I think it's a cute look. I like it anyways. Just Frankenstein on the side. Because like I said, I'm trying to use up my scraps as I go along. Because I do not want to be left with a bunch of scraps. Oh my gosh, no. Teresa says, I like the Frankenstein. Isn't that cute? So like I said, I've been saving, because it's not as long as it needs to. So I've been saving all these little scraps to do like the 3rd one with. Then I even actually had to cut some strips just to continue on the Franken look. It didn't turn out it didn't work out as good as I thought, because I thought I was going to have enough for, and then I started doing like extra pieces. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. My daughter got me a mini setting machine at Aldi, like $30. It does amazing work. Well, you should post about that. You should make a review on it. a review video or tell everybody in the Facebook group which one it is. So I'm sure maybe you can find it online, maybe. So I've only heard of those, but they were not good. Freaking frackin'. Okay, let's skip a couple pages, and I guess we're gonna put it on. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, we'll put it on this one. No, we're gonna put it on this one over here. I'd rather put it on a scrap of paper. Here we go. Did you cut your strips of fabric with your cutting tool? No, these, I just got a piece of fabric, cut it with my scissors, and then ripped it. So it actually cuts it up pretty evenly, I guess, if it's a cotton type of fabric. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so this I just ripped with my scissors, cut with my scissors, and then ripped the fabric. Yeah. Let's do this side. I have more of that fabric. See, this is a thinner piece. Some of them came out thicker, some of them are thinner. I don't know. I don't know how that's determined. I don't know who decides that, but somebody decided. And I'm trying to get all the frayed edges as much as I can off. They will still fray, but that's okay. It's okay to fray. And you don't want to pull on it because that'll create tension and it'll warp your paper. You just want to hold it in place. There we go. Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, please hit that like button if you guys love pizza. Thumbs up for pizza, y'all. Okay. So I got my signature again. Now I gotta determine where I want the next line. Well, I guess we'll do it in the middle. Okay, we'll do it in the middle. And I don't think I've used this here. That's right, it's Pizza Friday, y'all. Don't make me order a pizza every Friday, because I will. Don't make me. We could do a Friday pizza party where I order pizza and you guys watch me eat the pizza. That's too much. It's BYOP. Bring your own pizza, y'all. Fridays will be a bring your own pizza night. Need ideas? You have an old ledger book, but the paper is so frail. Any ideas on how to strengthen it? You could probably use the heat and bond on the back of it. That's what I would try first. And maybe you could even Mod Podge on top of that. Oh, you know what might be good is if you... I've thought about this. Like, if I don't know how many layers of heat and bond is too many, but I was thinking that maybe on the back of this, like say on the inside of this, if I can put another layer of heat and bond and do tissue paper on top, I was wondering if that would work or if that's too many layers of heat and bond. I don't know how many layers of heat and bond is too many or appropriate. Yeah, you could also scan the paper and print it out instead of using the original pages. I know you'd probably want to use the original pages. Mary Hill says she went to her thrift shop for fabrics today. As usual, they had next to nothing. I don't think people sew in my tiny town. What a letdown. Well, these I found, these are bed sheets. I found a lot of bed sheets that were really pretty. And I decided to buy them because they were like $5 for a whole bed sheet. So, and yeah, you could use clothes also. You could use fabric dresses. Either cotton or polyester will work too. It doesn't really matter the blend of the fabric. Not for a lot of things. Wedding dresses also. I've been wanting to buy a wedding dress to cut up. Should probably just cut up my own, but I've been too scared. Okay, so we got this one done. So let's sew this in for the people that just want to see me sew it in. So that way you don't have to wait a whole 20 more minutes. Okay, so this is the cover I'm going to use. And so now what I like to do is I use a piece of game board. You can use any piece of chipboard that you want. So this is a game board. And I like, this is exactly half the size of my cover. I made this size, this is almost, well, it's almost, this one's a little bit bigger. It's almost the size of my cover. So that way I know that everything needs to be within this right here. So again, that page is upside down. I got to make sure it's right side up. Put it in here right in the middle. And we got a popcorn bag. So I basically use this to kind of press everything up against the spine really, really good right here. This cardboard piece. This one's upside down, actually. Again, here's your chance to make things right side up. Here's your last chance. So you want to pay attention at this part, definitely. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. I don't know. My thrift shops by my house are kind of bougie. I don't know why they're so expensive. It's a freaking thrift shop, you guys. It's a freaking thrift shop. Like, why are you trying to charge so much? What's up with that? Believe me, in my teeny town, one store and a township office, and that's Ohio. But I'll keep looking. I didn't think of sheets yet. Look in your bed sheets. Look in the bed sheet section. Beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Like, I've never seen prettier fabrics than that. Some of them are really nice, and they're already shabby chic. They're already kind of faded because they're used. Of course, you want to wash them and kind of heat treat them to make sure it's all good. But I've never had anything weird or odd from a secondhand store at all. And I've been going to secondhand stores all my life. Okay, so here we go. We flatten it out. And then we have clips. We have clips here for the signatures. Okay. And I need one more clip. Okay, here, they're underneath here. Okay. So this is why I have this already lined. I made the line down here. And then I put it in the cover. Try and make it from the top to the bottom. And then we're just going to sew. It's already here on the cover. It's down the middle. Let me use a clip to just hold it onto the cover. Okay, so here we go. We're going to sew We're gonna use a straight stitch, which on mine is, I like to use number 1 because the needle position is in the middle of the foot, and number 0, 0 is a straight stitch with the needle on the left side. I don't know. So I use stitch number 1 and I use the longest length I possibly can. So that's stitch 1 and the length is 5. And again, my intention is still set to 3.5. So this is what we're gonna do. We are going to sew down the middle of this line. That is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure it's in the right spot, and it is. Okay, here we go. A little bit more in. Okay. Okay, here we go. I always go super slow, and I always get super nervous right here. This part always makes me nervous. Okay. Here we go. And as long as you don't do more than 30 pages, I've come to learn that my sewing machine will do anything less than 20 is ideal. So that's why I do about 15 pages per signature. So that is just what my sewing machine likes. Doing less than 15, it sews it like butter. Oop, and I forgot to back stitch over there. My bad. Okay. And so now we have our signature. And it is, for the most part, down the middle. Sometimes I don't get it exactly down the middle, but for the most part, it is down the middle. And so let's see, who is asking what's the best thread to use for signatures? You could just use regular cotton thread. Any kind of thread really is fine. This one just happens to be quilting thread. This is what I got from Joann's. It looks thicker than regular thread. I just like the look, but I didn't buy all of them or anything. But this one in particular is quilting thread. But any kind of cotton thread or polyester thread blend is fine. Anything that your sewing machine works with will be just fine. Okay, so I just finished this. So I'm going to eat one more small slice of pizza. Let me just eat one slice of pizza off camera. I think I earned it. I'm going to eat the smallest one. I think. Guys, I love pizza. Okay, so this looks good. Hey, Lisa, how are you? We're having a bring your own pizza party day. That's good. We got number 4 done. They'll close eventually. It'll soften up. Or I will iron it. I don't know. That looks good to me. Yeah, popcorn bag. I always forget to use them. So, I'm glad I put these kits together. It really does help. I don't know. I hope we get an early spring. I don't know how it's snowing over here, but it's snowing. It's so weird. Snow is not usual around here at all. Let alone 2 snow days. That's insane. Okay, so Ellen says, so wondering how you put all the signatures in one book. Well, this is one book already. I have done other styles of books. For example, in this book right here, made out of a little golden book. This one has 2 signatures. I made this one live as well, and I kind of do the same thing. It's sewn into fabric. My sewing machine down the middle. That sounds like a best friend to keep forever. Bits, pieces, and magic. That's a good friend right there. Okay. So far I have 4 junk journals done. Tonight we're going to get to decorate. We're going to start decorating tonight. Maybe we'll end decorating tomorrow. Okay. I'm almost done with my slice. Sorry. I decided to really chew this time. This was the prettiest bed sheet, though. Love this bed sheet. Bunny, that sounds awesome. Okay, Carol, I will try. Remember, Carol. Let me wash my hands. 1 moment. Okay, we're back. Back into the action. We got the junk journal cover we got next coming up. And now we got to put ribbons on here. So let's put it on the first page. Pizza. I love pizza. Now we're going back to the zigzag stitch at number 2 length and regular width. You're coloring in your coloring book and watching. Hey, that's great. I bought a coloring book one time and then I discovered I can't color anymore. My hands, it hurts too much. Terrible. I used to love to color. I used to be the best colorer. I used to pride myself in that. I just can't anymore. It's terrible. My mom lives 2,000 miles away, so she always sends a sizable amount twice a year. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Sounds like a good gift to me. I still have to look up what to do with fabric scraps, except, I already did this. This is one thing to do with your fabric scraps, but I want to look up more videos and see what other people are doing, and then I'll do that too. Okay, here we go. Let's do it on here. Here we go. And these are, of course, the 6 junk journals I'm making are from my 6,000 subscriber giveaway. Which I'll be announcing this weekend. I have not made the video yet, so you can't enter yet. I had a couple of people ask me how they can enter. I'm like, not yet, but soon. When I get these done, I'll announce it. If I don't, oh my gosh. But I've been gaining followers so crazy fast. I don't know where y'all are finding me, but I'm happy you're here. But we're going to do the giveaway soon. Not yet, but soon. As soon as I get these done. They turn out so pretty with the ribbons. I love it. I love it. I pulled a daisy and began making Franken tags, envelopes. Oh, I have been wanting to make Franken envelopes. That sounds like so much fun, Bonnie. Envelopes, yes. That sounds awesome. Okay, so let's get in here. Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm like, I don't know where everybody's from, but that's so cool. Like, every time I reload my page, it's like, oh my gosh, what? Like, I'm shook, you guys. I'm shook. Thank you, guys. Y'all are too nice. Hey, Diane. How are you, girl? How is ya? We got this other side. Let's get another scrap. I've been making Franken envelopes. Use junk mail envelopes for the base. So much fun. Ooh. That sounds cool. I get so many credit card offers. Like, y'all know I'm in enough debt. Y'all know I don't need another credit card. Why y'all sending me 20 credit card offers every day? Why? They love it. You and Bohemian Crafter laugh all the time, which brightens our days. Aw, I gotta check her out then. I found you through another YouTuber giving kudos to you for an idea. I forget which idea and YouTuber it was. Well, I'm glad you're here, Di. I'm glad you made your way here. You guys are funny. And too kind, honestly. Just doing my little thing, eating my little pizza, you know. You transform their crap into art. Hey. Then you should, oh, you know what? Maybe I could make it into art and then mail it back to them. You're like, I don't want to sign up, but look what I made. But I don't want to sign up, but I made y'all something. Okay, it's gonna go in this page next. Oops. Grabbed one page too many. You guys are too funny. Okay, let's use this pink. Gotta cut off these hairs off of there, though. Here we go. My only problem is Daisy gives me too many ideas and I can't keep up with her. Oh my god. It's fun, though. It's fun to keep busy. I do that to myself, though, honestly. But I have fun with it. Daisy, and your shop is great. I just bought some other things on the other hand that came out terrific. Oh, thank you, Annette. I'm glad you are enjoying them. And I hope they help you with your junk journals. Like I said, I junk journal, and as I junk journal, if I feel like I need something, that's when I design it. So I'm a junk journaler, and I definitely design for junk journalers. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Again, don't pull it because then you'll create tension. You just want to place it forward. There we go, right there. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea, Bonnie. Upgrade, huh? There you go. Do you own a Cricut? The Pecan Tanned Beauty? No, I don't. I have a Scan and Cut. I use scanning cuts. Okay, so that page is done. So let's go on to the next page. You want to do this too? Oh, is there 2 pages in here? Oh my gosh, there's 2 pages in here. Okay. So let's do it to one of these. So let's pull this out. Put this back over there. That's the rest of it. Yes. Hi, Aristi. Welcome. Welcome back, girlfriend. What time is it over there right now, Aristi? Hi, Kelly. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. It's midnight. Oh my goodness. Midnight, huh? Okay. It's crazy. Ooh, that's a good idea too. That is a good idea. Susan, good idea. I forget about that. I could do that. We'll do that on our next one. So I'll have a bunch of them. Let's see. I'm just trying to get all this hair off of this sheet here. Of this bed sheet. I'm not trying to say a curse word. It's a bed sheet. Here we go. Right now. Okay, so let's get this here. Trying to decide if I want to take the Cricut back and get the scan and cut. I haven't used a Cricut in a long time, so I don't even know what its features are or how it even compares to the scan and cut. I used to use the Cricut years ago, like, oh my god, like 10 years ago. Uh-oh, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Yeah, last night my internet had problems, but there was something wrong with the network. So I hope we're okay right now. I hope we're okay. Sorry if anybody lost me. Trying to catch up. I'm 51 in Washington. It's 2:05 Friday. Bits Goodwill's here, $5.99 sandwich bag of scraps. Ooh, wow. No, my places never have fabric scraps. Never. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. So we got to do this other side now. And then that's the last one for this one. All right. Let's get all these loose hairs off of here. Oh, my goodness. They're everywhere. Okay. Okay. Welcome, Samantha. I hope everybody's still here. I hope we're still good on screen. Doesn't show me I have a problem, but it never really does. Everybody just tells me about it in the comments. I'm like, oh, I can't do nothing about it. Hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're okay. Okay, let's fix this right here. Here we go. Okay, perfect. How do you keep the scraps from fraying too much? These ones won't they'll just fray. That's just what they're gonna do. But yeah, there's nothing really you can do about the fraying other than pick it off. But it's not gonna fray beyond this point. At least I don't suspect it would. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist. That's my line. And I don't know something. Okay. So we're just fixing these up. I'm not going to sew them together yet. So I want to do the rest of it. Okay, so let me do the other one. We got one more to do. Let me fix this. 1 second. Okay, right here. Thank you, Mary. These are actually all, these journal pages right here, these are from my shop. So if you want to check that out, I do have a sale going on. My whole store is still 50% off. 50% off your $50 order. So you just have to have $50 worth of stuff in your cart and the price will drop by half. Okay. So let's get the ribbon on here. I just realized that this is not cut up. I just realized that that's white paper right there. Let me cut this up here. It's actually supposed to be like a torn piece of paper. Just because. That bugged me. That looks better now. Okay. Okay, Daisy. Okay. We're back. Okay, so let's get, I say pizza stains and frayed fabric is just fabulous. Oh my God, there's no pizza stains. I made sure there was no pizza stains. I don't want to send people pizza stain journals. No. No. Okay. Let's see. I tried to focus. I tried. Okay, let's cut. We're not cutting anything, Daisy. We're sewing. Okay, let's sew this up here. What are all these strings? Okay. This embroidery thread is really thick and it just curls and kind of just lays wherever it wants to lay. Okay. Oops, sorry. We're down here. Okay. It would add a character. All right, let me get a slice of pizza and splatter it on this paper. I'll show you how to make vellum with pizza and paper. Oh, I think I'm out of bobbin. I suspect. Yep, I'm out of bobbin. As suspected. One moment. I gotta get my bobbin up. And then my thread is also running out. So why don't I make a switch? One moment. I gotta make a switch here. My thread. This thread is good, but I'm almost using it all up. One moment. I guess I should have just kept that. I do have more of them. Let's see, where is it? Okay. So this is a thread I use. I got this at Joann's. So it's Americana. It says it's 100% glossed. I don't know. I've never seen that word. Glazed cotton, it says. 150 yards quilting thread. So this was like $1 at Joann's. So it is a little bit thicker than regular thread. And I kind of like that myself, actually. Kind of really do like that. Let me get this one up here. Where is it? Why is it all jammed up right there? That's so weird. Why would it do that? Okay. I'm going to use this one until it's done. Which is going to be pretty soon. So Gotta wind this bobbin up. And I know I bought 1,000 bobbins so that I'd have them all wound up. But I haven't done that. They're all wound up with colors I don't really use. I don't know how that happens. But it happens, y'all. It just happens. Hi, Tina. Welcome. We're just over here with all the action. And it only had enough in there to wind this bobbin up. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. That's what I wanted. Okay. So now we have this new thread we're using. There we go. Now we're going to load it up. Okay. Okay, and we're back. And this thread is so thick, it just goes right through the eye of the needle because it's perfectly straight. It's kind of funny. Never seen that before. This is really, really good quality thread, actually. I wouldn't mind buying more of it, but I don't know how much a big roll of it would cost. Okay. And we're back. Locked and loaded. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for watching my videos. I very much appreciate it. Okay. Off to the dentist. Bye, Sass. Thank you for joining us. Good luck at the dentist. Oh, man, I do not want to go to the dentist. I'm so nervous. So nervous. Okay. Let's do this side now. I'm trying to find the same kind of fabric that I used on the other side. Here we go. Okay. And let's do it. Ooh, I moved it out the way, but it's okay. Life goes on. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. Okay, so here's that page. Now, let's see where else we need to put some ribbon. We could probably do it on this page right here. Now, let's do it on this one. I want it to be a lot of ribbon on this one. Okay, so we use this one right here. This is good. This is super cute. Now it's dinner time, so I better start. Thanks, Daisy. Bye, Annette. Thank you for joining us. That pizza is my breakfast, and it's going to be my lunch, and it's going to be my dinner. I'm going to eat a whole pizza today. That's my plan, because I'm an adult. Because I'm an irresponsible adult. Okay, I'm going to do this side here. Get some of this extra bits off. It happens. It happens. And it doesn't want to come off. Okay, here we go. I'll put this on here. Just like that. Uh-oh, are you getting better though, Aristi? You gotta go to the doc, girl. Okay, so here we go. We got this in here, and now we're gonna do this page. Because because it's so pretty. Let's do... Oh, this is too thick for it, though. And that one's too thin. Oh, well, we'll have to use another kind. Here we go. I got two green. Okay, that'll work. Let's do the thin one over here. Try to get all these little hairs off of it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Girl, Aristi, what? That's crazy. You were allergic to the antibiotics? Like, what? Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Ooh, I'm itchy. Oh, I'm itchy, I'm itchy, I'm itchy. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so let's do this piece up here. Right there. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, Kelly. I don't know if I've seen Kelly's name or she just showed up. I don't think I've seen her name, but I could be wrong. Hello, Wilma. Welcome. If you guys are new, do make sure to let us know so that way we can welcome you into the Cool Kids group here. We want to say hello to everybody that's new and welcome them. That's what we like to do because we're so awesome. Okay, let's get this hair off of here. Gotta say hi to everybody. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if it's even in all Latino cultures, but in my family, when you go to a party and you arrive, you have to say hi to everybody, like every single person. You say hi, you give them a kiss, you go to the next person. You say hi, you give them a kiss, you say go to the next person. And when you want to leave, you have to say goodbye to every person in the room also. Every single person. I don't know if anybody really gets butthurt, but it says that it's just rude. You're supposed to say hi to every person, and you're supposed to say goodbye to every person. It takes me half an hour just to leave, you guys. It literally takes me half an hour to leave. If you want to leave, you better say goodbye in a half hour because it's how long it's going to take you to say hello and goodbye to everybody. My husband did not understand that either. He did not understand that. I'm like, this is what you have to do. You have to say hi to everybody and you have to say goodbye to everybody. Like, that's just what you have to do. So he's gotten used to it. Yeah, no, well, people you don't know, you say hi, you shake their hand, you know. Because usually everybody's sitting with somebody that you don't know. Sometimes people bring people and they'll sit with the people that they know, you know. So while I'm saying hi to the people that I do know, I do have to say hi to the people that I don't know. I don't have to give them a hug or anything. Maybe sometimes I do, like if they seem friendly or if they're like family I don't know. But it's a hug and a kiss on the cheek to everybody in the room. I know some people though, they just come in, they say hi to everybody, like hi everybody, and that's cool, but that's not. People would say something, I think. I don't know. I don't know what happens if you don't do it. I just know I have to. Or my mom will look at me weird even though she's not in the room. It's just custom, I guess. Yeah, I hug and side kiss. It's just that's normal to me when you know somebody. Okay, right here. Or even if you don't know them, if you're meeting them for the first time, if they're friends of the family, like, yeah. That's why I like saying hi to everybody here. Like, you have to. You just have to say hi and bye to everybody. That's just the rules. My husband didn't understand it, but now he does it because, everybody else does. They kiss the air so they don't damage their makeup. Oh, yeah, that is the fancy way to do it. It's how the models do it. Huggy, my kids and grandkids are like me hugging, kiss coming in and out. Yeah, of course. That, of course. Okay, so here we go. And we got one more page to do, which is the very inside page. And then we're done with this and we can sew it in. We'll sew it in. What did I do the last? Okay, I did do that with fabric. Okay. Let's do this one right here. I'm trying to get all the little hairs off of it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. There's nothing you can do about this fraying, but it's okay. It's a look. Everybody knows it's a look. Except my grandma. She didn't get it. My grandma was so funny. She's like, this fabric is faded. I'm like, I know, Grandma. It's the look I'm going for. It's the trend, Grandma. It's what all the cool kids are doing. Like, but it's crooked, but it's not. It's faded. I'm like, I know. How many pages do you put in a signature? 15 pages. Anything less than 15 is good. So between 13 and 15, but I usually stretch it to 15. Sometimes maybe more. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes more slip in. All this hair off of here. Get all this hair. Okay, perfect. Oh, it might be too thick. I don't want to cover up that butterfly. Put the butterfly. Yeah, I've put in as many as 30 pages in a signature, and my sewing machine didn't, but it errored out a couple times. It was like error. I was like, what? So I've learned don't put any more than 15 if you want it to go smoothly. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do sneak more in. It does happen. Okay, so let's do this last piece. And then we could sew the signatures in. And I gotta get back to work, so I gotta get some orders out. Oh my god. I have orders to get out. Bye-bye, Teresa. See you next time, girl. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So I have all these little scraps that we'll use some other time. For some other journal. I don't know. Okay. So now it's time to sew them in, right? Okay. So, again, I got my piece of game board that I like to use for this. Now this is where you get your last chance to make sure everything is nice and straight and perfect and even the way you want. And that everything is in the right order the way you want. Hello, Daisy. I tried one of the cucumber lime Gatorade, and oh my god, it's amazing. Right, girl? Ooh. Your favorite is the green apple. Reminds me of apple pucker. Ooh. Never heard of that one. But yeah, man, that cucumber lime Gatorade is legendary. Like I said, it's like a classic drink in my household. And then Gatorade came up with it. And it was like, oh my god, I don't have to make my own. I could just buy it. Like, that's awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so that'll go there. And this. What is margins? Margins. May I ask how you print on both sides of the paper as far as getting margins to line up? Okay, so basically I don't. I will print my page 8x10 on the back of scrapbook paper. So let me show you on my next page here that I have that I can show you on. So basically she's asking, so Aristi, she's basically asking like how I print this out, and on the back, how do I get this straight, like right on the back of that? So basically, I print on the back of scrapbook paper. I print this out. I cut the scrapbook page to be 8.5 by 11, run it through my printer, and then I cut it out. Yeah, so I cut it out. So it's not exactly, I have not been able to get my printer to print. No printer. I've never been able to get any printer to print double-sided, like right on the margin. So, like I said, that's why I print out the pages 8x10 and then on an 8.5 by 11 piece of scrapbook paper. That's what I like to do. Okay, so let's get the cover that we're going to use. And let's just make it flat right here, just like that. Okay, and now we need our clips. I like to clip it. You might not like to clip it, but I like to clip mine together. Okay, so I also drew a line down the middle so that way I know exactly where the middle of the signature is. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to use a straight stitch, which on mine is number 1. And I'm going to use the longest length that it has, which is number 5. Hey, Joyce, welcome. Let me get a hit of my strawberry chopstick so I can concentrate. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. Okay, so we are ready to sew. And here we go. I need to make sure to backstitch. That's a must. I must backstitch. Okay, so now we can backstitch. Okay, we can move forward. Slow. I like to go nice and slow. Because again, I like to make sure I go down the middle. Not gonna lie, this is always nerve-wracking. I've made, I don't know, like 100 of these. in the same fashion, it's always nerve-wracking. So if you guys get nervous, oh my god, and I'm not sewing anything because my thread came out a while ago. Okay, 1 second. I don't even know why that happened. Why did that happen? I don't know. One moment. My tension is probably off by some. I don't know. One moment. Oh my god. Okay. It just snapped out of there. I was watching a mushroom market, and I guess her sewing machine does that too. Maybe it's all sewing machines. I don't really know. It happened to her too. Her thread just popped out. And I was like, well, at least it's not just me. Okay. So let's continue on where we left off. We're just going to make sure to backstitch again. No real problem. Okay, put the needle through again. Go a couple steps. We're going to backstitch on that. And let's go forward. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. And then we backstitch. And then we're good to go. All right. Things happen, you guys. Things happen. Are you using a top stitch needle? That works better with heavy thread. Oh, this is a very heavy thread. This is quilting thread. It should have worked. It should have worked. Okay. Here is our journal. For the most part, it's down the middle. Sometimes it happens that's not exactly down the middle, but that's okay. I can live with that. I don't know about you guys, but I can live with it. Tie this thread here. Okay. There we go. So there we go. This is all nice and done and did, and we're over it. Okay. Let's do the next one. This looks really good. Okay, perfect. So now we've got 5 junk journals done. Look at us. Look at us winning over here. 5 junk journals for the giveaway done. We got to do one more. Let's get to it. Let's get the last one done. Okay. So here we go. Here is our signature. Crudely put together. So let's get it together. Okay. So I have my game board again. And again, you can use any piece of chipboard that is the size of your book cover. That's normally what I like to do. And let's get the pages in here right and nice and tight up against the edge. I've been trying to print a kit and file on both sides, but one side doesn't line up with the other side. Yeah, I don't, it's honestly, it's nothing to do with the file. It has to do with the printer. It has to do with the printer. Like, it's really hard to get the printer to, like, properly align everything like that. So I really wouldn't suggest you stress out doing that. I like to use regular thread in your journals. This one is quilting thread, but I do normally use just regular cotton thread. What I suggest you do, Nancy, is do what I do. I print on one side of the scrapbook paper, and then on the other side it's just scrapbook paper. So you get a piece of scrapbook paper, cut it up to 8.5 by 11, and that way what you print on, it's not boring on the inside. And you also don't have to stress out about trying to get it to even out. That's just what I would suggest. It's just too much of a headache, and it's not you, and it's not my files. It's just printers really don't line up like that. They just really don't. Peggy says, hi there. I just happened upon these videos. Cool. Hey, Peggy. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you stumbled upon us. Okay, we're getting these signatures ready here. Get this here, and then this last page. All right, we're ready to go. Last chance to try and make sure everything is even and not upside down. Last chance again. Warning, last chance. Last chance. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So now, yeah, I like to buy scrapbook paper pads that are just regular paper, not cardstock, and that's what I use to print on the back of. Hi from Mexico. I'm not speaking a lot of English, but I love your videos. Thank you for your help. Hola Elena, ¿cómo estás? Muchos saludos hasta México. Saludos, saludos, saludos a mi lindo Mexico. I gotta go back to Mexico, you guys. I gotta go get fabric. I'm just kidding. I have too much fabric right now. I have too much fabric as it is right now. Gosh darn it, I messed it up. Gosh darn it. That's what I get for trying to sound perfect in Spanish. That's what I get for trying to practice my freaking Spanish. Pero de todos modos, muchos saludos a Elena y a México. I wish I could do junk journal videos in Spanish, but my Spanish is so bad, you guys. It's so bad. I don't think anybody would understand me. Muchas gracias, Elena. Okay, no te creo, pero muchas gracias. It's a little rusty. But I did used to get paid extra at work for being a translator, but my Spanish was terrible, but they didn't know that. They didn't know that. As far as they knew, I spoke Spanish perfectly. Terrible. Just terrible. They didn't know Spanish, so when I spoke Spanish, they were like, that sounds like Spanish to me. I'm the worst. Okay, so let's get this clipped on here so that way it doesn't move on me. There we go. At least it didn't move on me this time. Okay. Yo vivo en Playa del Carmen. Aquí tienes tu casa y créeme, hablas muy bien. It sounds very nice. Very nice place. ¿En qué estado es ese? Elena, ¿en qué estado está usted? Mis papás son de Puebla. Okay, so let's get this stitched up. Again, we're using the straight stitch. See, my thread just went up. It just did it. Kelly, you like that? I know, I'm the worst. But like most people, I would spend all day really just speaking English because even if they do come from another country and their English is choppy, they want to practice their English. They don't want to talk to you in Spanish. So most of the time, I was just speaking English, really. So nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. Let's see here. Why it was doing this to me earlier. Okay, let's do this. Get in there. I was just about to finish. Let's lift up this foot. Okay, let's get this done. Hello, Leslie. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Is that too far? I think that's too far. One moment. That's too far up. Trying to get it right in the dead freaking center of this cover. It's really testing me today. I don't know if it's my depth perception, but something feels off. Okay. Let's just go for it. It's more or less in the center. Okay, let's do a little back stitch. And let's sew the rest in it now. Okay, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm not looking at the chat, so give me 1 second. It's the one time I gotta concentrate. And I don't know why I put my sewing machine. Oh, and I just turned off my sewing machine. Why? Freaking why? Okay. Okay. We're going. Last one. Then let's back stitch. Okay, you guys. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, I have 60 people watching me now, but I'm about to get off because I'm done. I am about to log off. I am done with my journals. We are going to come back tonight and we are going to decorate them. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you guys the journals we got done. I sewed 3 of them live today and I got 3 of them done yesterday. So look how awesome is this. I got a nice stack here. Leslie, I'm sorry. I got this nice stack of journals to do. We're going to decorate them tonight. I'll probably decorate 3 of them, and then I'll probably decorate 3 of them on Saturday, and we'll do the giveaway video on Sunday. Hopefully it goes that well in that order. So I want to thank everybody so much for being here with me. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, this afternoon. I'll see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Peace out, you guys. Have a good night. And thank you guys for coming to my Bring Your Own Pizza party. We'll see you guys tonight. Peace out, you guys.